All that. Next, it's been about 2 years since I did any stand-up comedy, but I was asked to perform at a virtual fundraiser for a really great organization. Now the question is any of my new material actually funny?
Oh, boy.
Yeah, it's next with Ann on Raven.
Happy Veterans Day. Thank you for your service.
I think if anybody else would have asked me, I probably would have said no.
Mm-hmm.
But I really like them, so I couldn't say no. But it's been a long time. It's been 2 years since I did any stand-up comedy.
Now you got to shake off the rust. You got to put together a routine because Anna's hitting the stage.
Yeah, it's Anna on Raven. Adam's House is an organization. They do grief support for children and their families. And usually I host like live events for them. And they said to me, we have to go virtual this year, which like a lot of charities have done.
Sure.
Absolutely. And they said, can you do stand-up? Because I used to be a stand-up comedian for years, but I'm rusty. It's been a long, long time.
So you're going to be doing like a routine on Zoom or something like
Yes.
that, right? On a Facebook Live or something? That's fun.
Yeah, so they're putting together all the virtual pieces in the video. So they said, can you do a 30-minute set? And I said, no.
Wow.
No.
Wow. So it's like, what is this, Netflix? Like, I mean, wow.
I'm like, I could probably give you 5 to 10 minutes maybe
Right.
of mediocre comedy.
You know,
maybe.
I mean, the truth is on Zoom, too, how long can you hold somebody? So I think that's probably a good goal, right? So,
Well,
but now you got to work through the material.
So I've been writing new material, and usually, like back in the stand-up days, I would do that same material at 10 different clubs
Yeah.
and then rewrite the jokes 100 times to make them work.
Right.
But this is one shot I got.
The captive audience, too, right? They're either going to jump off the ship or they're going to stick with you.
Who's my biggest critic? Raven.
Well, I mean, of all things, it's just a natural progression of where our relationship is.
So I'm going to give you some these jokes that I wrote for the first time this weekend, and you tell me if it's funny or not, okay?
I love it. Let's do it. Hold on.
Okay.
All right, Anna Zapp.
Okay. This is the first virtual stand-up or sit-down, whatever you're doing right now, Zoom thing I've done ever. It's like being in a real stand-up club. I'll tell a joke. There will be silence. Not a single laugh. Just like old times.
I'll take that one. It's
All right.
an uneasy laughter that I give to somebody.
It's an uneasy laughter.
Right, you know.
Pity laugh?
Yeah, well, you're self-depreciating. You
Okay.
come in and you do that, right?
Okay. If you Google biggest news of 2019, Apple making new iPhones that you can't put your old headphones in is the top 5. We were so naive. You think losing one of your Apple AirPods is bad? Wait until your kid loses 15 masks. What do you mean you don't know where your Disney Baby Yoda mask is? It was $19.99. Is that pity? Was that real? Oh, that was good.
Well, you stumbled.
I did stumble.
Yeah, you stumbled.
I have to rehearse this.
The timing has to be good.
Yeah, I have
Right.
to work on my timing and all that. That I know. I mean,
Okay.
this is all new material.
Right.
Quarantine, well, that was new. I have an 11-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a 42-year-old. I'm not sure what was more challenging, figuring out how to teach fractions when I don't remember my times tables, my 2-year-old throwing tantrums and watching Moana on repeat, or having my husband home 24/7.
I'll give you that one.
It's not easy, the husband part. I feel like when you say for better, for worse, there should be an addendum about for pandemic. It sure hasn't been easy, right? After the first 2 weeks at home, my husband accused me of throwing away the sink stopper because, and I quote, I've always hated it. True story. Can you imagine? Who hates a sink stopper? I told him he had seriously lost his mind. Then I buried it in the backyard.
I'll give you that one.
See? Not bad.
Oh, it's pretty good because as husband and wife, anybody that's married knows that when something like that does go missing, it's because the other one hated it.
Yep. All right, I'm going to keep working on it. I've got 3 more days. I've got 3 days to get it right. I want to deliver for them. I got to work hard on this.
I'm sure you're going to do great.
I hope so. If not, I won't even know. I'll be by myself in my bedroom when I record it and do it live.
That's true. So, I mean,
Afterwards-
unless the baby chimes in with it, right? You know?
I'll just be like, afterwards, I'll be like, how was it, guys? What are they going to say? No, you stunk? You know? All right.
No dinner for you.
Yeah. Coming up next.